Hey friends, welcome to another training video. In today's video, I'm going to go for a walk around my house, trying to show you how I look for light to film these vlogs. So right now, what you are actually seeing is through the Canon 5D Mark IV with a 16 to 35 2.8 version 2 lens. Right now is actually zoomed out wide at 16mm, and when I looked at the back of the screen, I think this looks kind of unique. I know there's a lot of vignetting, and that's that black shadowing around the edge of the frame, but I think it actually works quite well to the advantage. But from my photography knowledge background, I know that if I stand too close to the edge, which could be somewhere around here, my body parts may start to look a bit distorted. But if I stand in the middle, tell me what you think. This is 16mm on a full frame camera. I think it does okay. Let me know in the comments below. So what I'm about to go walking around with, I think this is more of a feasible handhold option than the Canon, because the Canon is so big. So what you see right now is my Fujifilm X-T2 with the 16mm 1.4 lens attached. I like using this as an alternative to the Canon. I think they both do very good quality. As you're going to see in the second half of the video, when I'm moving around, it's going to be the X-T2. So you let me know what you think, which setup is better. So here now is the Canon. I'm going to switch over to the Fujifilm. So I'll see you shortly. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, hello. So I'm now on the Fujifilm X-T2, and I have my Canon still rolling in the background over there to capture the second angle. So all I did then was to attach my transceiver. So now my lavalier mic is getting recorded on the Fujifilm X-T2. So I'm going to switch off the Canon now. And we're probably going to talk like this. So hopefully I'm well in frame and that the focus is all good. So over there you can see that's where my Canon setup is on the Benro tripod. Now my topic was how I find light. It is now 6 PM, so it's getting pretty dark pretty quickly, so I'm losing light a lot around here. So the idea is when I find light, I want to stand in front of the window the best I can. So I want to point my nose to the light as much as possible. So there are numerous areas in this house, fortunately, that I can film. Another alternative is over towards this window. So if I was in this position here, I'd have the camera where my thumb is facing this direction, so my eyes will be looking out towards the window like this. So you can see how the light just nicely wraps around my face. What you wouldn't want to do is be shooting into the actual light, because now my nose, this side, will be in the shadow. So that's the idea. You can get side light if you like. So what I would do is either be in this position, so you notice that the light's on the side, and what it does, it puts more light onto this side of my face, and it gives a nice gradual fade into the shadows onto this side. Side light's okay, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just all about personal preference. So what I'm going to do is just turn around. So I'm just spinning around with the camera, so you can see how the light and shadow effects on the face, and this will probably be the worst form of light, where I'm known as being backlit because the light's coming from back down here. So that's all I would have to say about how I would light for my videos. I hope you found this sort of training useful for when you do your vlogs, and how to look for good light to get your videos right. Everything else can work its way out, such as making better YouTube channels or trying to explain to the audience. That comes through practice.